44 people have died, more than 200 remain missing, and 45 are in serious condition after a massive fire swept through a high-rise apartment building in Taipo, Hong Kong. Authorities have arrested 3 construction company executives on suspicions of manslaughter linked to the presence of flammable materials in building. Chinese President Xi Jinping extended his condolences and urged local officials to carry out all necessary rescue operations to reduce casualties and losses.
2 United States national soldiers were shot on Wednesday in a targeted ambush attack near White House. According to officials, the suspect was already detained and identified as a 29-year-old Afghan national, Ramanullah Lakanwal, from Washington. The attack is still under investigation as an act of international terrorism. Meanwhile, President Donald Trump stated the attack is a crime against the whole nation and against humanity.
This heinous assault was an act of evil, an act of hatred, and an act of terror. It was a crime against our entire nation. It was a crime against humanity. The hearts of all Americans tonight are with those 2 members of the West Virginia National Guard and their families. The love of our entire country is pouring out for them, and we are lifting them up in our prayers. As we are filled with anguish and grief for those who were shot, we're also filled with righteous anger and ferocious resolve. As President of the United States, I am determined to ensure that the animal who perpetrated this atrocity pays the steepest possible price. I can report tonight that based on the best available information, the Department of Homeland Security is confident that the suspect in custody is a foreigner who entered our country from Afghanistan. We're not going to put up with these kind of assaults on law and order by people who shouldn't even be in our country. We must now re-examine every single alien who has entered our country from Afghanistan under Biden, and we must take all necessary measures to ensure the removal of any alien from any country who does not belong here or add benefit to our country. If they can't love our country, we don't want them. America will never bend and never yield in the face of terror. And that is why tonight I can announce that I have directed the Department of War to mobilize an additional 500 troops to help protect our capital city. We will make America totally safe again, and we will bring the perpetrator of this barbaric attack to swift and certain justice if the bullets going in the opposite direction have it all.
Peruvian former President Martin Vizcarra was sentenced to 14 years in prison for his involvement in a corruption scandal dating back to his time as governor of the southern region of Moquegua. He had been found guilty of accepting $640,000 in exchange for favoring the companies in the awarding of public works contracts. The court also imposed a 9-year ban on Vizcarra from running for public office on Wednesday. However, Vizcarra said he will appeal the verdict, insisting that the impeachment and prosecution were politically motivated.